a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. TENSHIN Nasukawa is a Japanese kickboxer, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan. TENSHIN is the current RISE Kickboxing featherweight world champion, former RISE bantamweight champion and 2017 Rizin kickboxing flyweight tournament champion. As of the 1st of November 2018, he is ranked the bantamweight in the world by Combat Press. He became famous due to his knockout victories over former IBF Boxing World champion Amnat Ruenroeng and Lumpinee Stadium Muay Thai champion Wanchalong Senchaigym. The latter was chosen as the 2016 Knockout of the Year by CombatPress.com. Early life. He amassed an amateur record of 99.5 by the age of 18 before he turned professional in kickboxing. He made a name for himself after knocking out Wanchalong Senchaigym, who was a multiple Bangkok Lumpinee and Channel 7 champion, with a spinning back kick on his first Muay Thai fight when Nasukawa was still in high school. Kickboxing/Muay Thai. On May 31, 2015, Nasukawa fought for the RISE bantamweight title after compiling a 5-0 record. He won his first title fight by TKO in the second round against Yuta Murakoshi. On August 1, 2015, he won the Blade 55 kg tournament. On December 5, 2016, Nasukawa made his Muay Thai debut. Knockout victories over Lumpinee Stadium Muay Thai champion Wanchalong Senchaigym by spinning back kick. Nasukawa faced the Rizin bantamweight champion Kyoji Horiguchi on September 30, 2018, at Rizin 13. The bout was contested under kickboxing rules. Nasukawa won via unanimous decision. Nasukawa-Segawa rivalry. Nasukawa has been calling out 3-Division K1 champion Takeru Segawa since June 8, 2015. But due to contractual obligations, both fighters were not able to meet in the ring. At that time, K1 and RISE were in a kickboxing Cold War since 2010. On August 5, 2015, Segawa told the media that he is interested in fighting Nasukawa if K1 can organize it. K1 Japan Group producer, Mitsuru Miyata, demanded that Nasukawa sign an exclusive contract with K1 to be able to make the fight happen. Nasukawa's trainer and RISE president, Takashi Ito, told Combat Sports magazine Fight and Life that he will agree to let Nasukawa fight in a K1 event, but he's not willing to give up Nasukawa to an exclusive contract with K1. In 2015, K1 officially made a partnership with the new MMA promotion, Rizin Fighting Federation. Rizin president, Nobuyuki Sakakibara, announced that Rizin is willing to make partnerships with every fighting organization, so RISE began to work with Rizin as well. This deal made it more possible for a Nasukawa-Segawa matchup. November 8, 2015, Nasukawa had a knockout victory over French Muay Thai fighter Mike Alamos. After the match in the ring, Nasukawa announced that he wants to fight in Rizin. On November 21, 2015, Segawa made his first defense of his K1 55 kg world title against Charles Bongiovanni. He won the fight by TKO. After the match, during the in-ring interview, Segawa announced his desire to fight in Rizin. 2 weeks after Nasukawa announced the same. When Segawa returned backstage, Nasukawa approached him and demanded the fight. The fight can happen in Rizin even with the RISE and K1 Cold War. During the press conference, Segawa mentioned that he did not recognize Nasukawa and could not understand what he was saying due to the crowd noise, and thought he was just a fan. Segawa confirmed that he is willing to accept the fight if offered. After this event, Nasukawa tweeted that Segawa agreed to fight him on New Year's Eve. On December 8, 2015, Rizin announced a fight between Segawa and Chinese fighter Yang Ming for their New Year's Eve event. At the press conference, Rizin president, Sakakibara, acknowledged requests to make a Nasukawa vs Segawa fight. However, he said there wasn't enough time to promote the fight and promised to try to make it happen in 2016. In 2016, Nasukawa signed with Rizin to fight on a December event. However, K1 suddenly ended their partnership with Rizin. K1 have tried to avoid any mention of the fight. On June 18, 2017, after Segawa knocked out Buveza Paskaev, K1 commentator, Masato, expressed his desire to see Segawa fight Nasukawa, but the two other commentators ignored his comments. 2 days later, K1's official YouTube channel uploaded the full fight video of Segawa and Paskaev. But a few hours later it was deleted and re-uploaded without Masato's comments. On August 29, 2017, Rizin executive Nobuhiko Takada said on Twitter, "Two of the biggest superstars of kickboxing, Takeru vs Tenshin Nasukawa, should be made right now. If this super fight will not happen due to the Cold War, it is heinous crime. Let's make this. Make miracle." A few hours later a K1 broadcaster trolled Takada on Twitter. A few days later, Takada apologized and promised to never talk about a fighter from another organization and deleted every tweet about Nasukawa vs Segawa. On December 31, 2017, Nasukawa won Rizin's kickboxing 57 kg tournament. In an attempt to quash the Cold War and influence K1 and RISE to make the Segawa fight, Nasukawa made sure the show was being broadcast live so Rizin was not be able to cut any of his comments. Post-fight, in the ring, Nasukawa engaged the crowd by asking who they want him to fight next. And the crowd screamed Segawa's name. In February 2018, N1 Sports Media, which operates K1, filed a lawsuit against Tenshin, his father Hiroyuki, RISE president Takashi Ito and Rizin president Sakakibara. According to the lawsuit, it all started 3 years ago when Nasukawa called out Segawa to fight. More recently during Rizin's New Year's Eve event when Nasukawa asked the audience who they want him to fight next, they claim that it's an unfair business practice to involve another fighter's name from a different organization. On March 16, 2018, RISE president Takashi Ito, former K1 fighter Hiroya and his lawyer, accused K1 Japan Group's exclusive contract, illegal based on the competition law. Hiroya's lawyer told the media that the way K1's contract work makes you not fight for a year for your contract to expire. Every fight you make with the organization extends your contract for another year from your last fight and the only way to get out of the contract is not get paid for a year. Hiroya cites this as the reason why Segawa could not fight Nasukawa as he knows Segawa as a friend and will not back down to a fight. Mixed martial arts. After his Muay Thai debut on December 5, 2016, Japanese MMA promotion Rizin Fighting Federation offered him to make his MMA debut on their December 29 event. Nasukawa accepted the short-notice offer and began to train MMA for the first time. He won his first fight by TKO in the first round. After the fight, he announced his desire to fight in Rizin's New Year's Eve event in 2 days. Rizin president Nobuyuki Sakakibara granted his wish and he won the fight by guillotine choke in the second round. In 2017, he was officially signed by Rizin. In 2017, MMA agent Shuhei Ruta, who manages UFC fighters Francis Ngannou and Takeya Mizugaki, told the media that the UFC has offered Nasukawa with $60,000 contract. January 2018, Nasukawa told Japanese sports magazine Sports Graphic, he wants kickboxing as his main sport until he becomes 22 or 23 years old, and after that, he would consider a shift in MMA or pro boxing. On August 15, 2018, Evolve MMA announced that they have sponsored Nasukawa. Founder, chairman, and CEO of both Evolve MMA and One Championship, Chatri Sitiotong, stated that he is interested in signing Nasukawa after his contract expires. On November 5, 2018, it was announced that Nasukawa was expected to face undefeated boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. at Rizin 14 on December 21, 2018. The supposed rules for this bout were not determined. However, on November 7, 2018, Mayweather announced that the fight is cancelled due to claims that he was misled by the organizers at Rizin. Boxing. International Boxing Hall of Fame and World Boxing Hall of Famer. Professional boxing promoter Akihiko Honda of Tekken Promotions Incorporated have offered Nasukawa to move to boxing since he was 12 years old, when Nasukawa was a 14-year-old junior high school student. Tekken Promotions offered Nasukawa a contract including a signing bonus of more than $100,000 to box. But Nasukawa turned down the offer due to his love for kickboxing. Tekken Promotions continues to offer him a boxing contract. One of Senchaigym trainer Yuji Kasai, who made 4 world boxing champions such as Takashi Miura and Toshiaki Nishioka, became Nasukawa's part-time boxing coach. Nasukawa wants to fight both kickboxing and boxing. However, the Japan Boxing Commission doesn't permit Japanese professional boxers to fight in other professional combat sports. In September 2018, Nasukawa told Abema TV that he wants to fight boxing in other countries and stay as a kickboxer in Japan. 3-division boxing world champion Naoya Inu's trainer and promoter, former 2-time boxing world champion Hideyuki Ohashi said, Nasukawa can win boxing world title till his second professional match, break world record of Vasyl Lomachenko and Isayinzak Muangzurin's third professional match, and he interested future plan for Naoya Inu vs Tenshin Nasukawa in Tokyo Dome. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?